We are down to single digits on the countdown to the Flying Pig Marathon. And you know, running a marathon obviously is hard enough. I would never even try it, but imagine.
We know.
Yeah, but imagine running 26.2 miles while dealing with a debilitating disease.
Well, WLWT News 5's Derek Forrest introduces us to a runner tonight who's not letting a recent diagnosis hold her back.
At times, sports and life can go hand in hand, and in some cases, sports can affect life in extreme ways. For one participant of the Flying Pig Marathon, sports will forever have an impact on her life. Sports isn't always about winning medals. It's about winning confidence.
I have this incredible ability to run, so I want to take full advantage of it while I can.
It isn't always about competing. It's about inspiring and being inspired.
They're kind of like, oh, well, you know, if she can do that, I can do it too.
And somewhere along the way, every breath you take, every step you make, it's about becoming a better person, both mentally and physically. Colorado native, now Cincinnati transplant Maria Rowling learned all of these things back in 2014 when she was introduced to running. And it's helped her in ways you couldn't believe.
I ran my first 5K in November. It was November 1st, and the day after I started experiencing like some pretty severe eye pain. With the optic neuritis, I ended up ultimately getting diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and that was a scary, scary situation. But I realized I could make it through it.
And now it's changed her whole perspective.
I want to accomplish something. I want to have a bucket list item, and a lot of people within my social circle were involved in running, and so I decided to look a little bit more into it.
Maria tells me after completing the Flying Pig, she wants to compete in the Ultra Marathon, a 30-mile run through the mountains of Colorado. Derek Forrest, WLWT News 5 Sports.
I'm looking forward to being there at the finish line and doing some of these interviews with the folks, and their great stories as usual.
We always say this when we cover the Flying Pig. Of course, we love and we're inspired by the elite athletes, but it's really these stories, people who are doing it for some sort of illness or for a charity, a cause.
Families,
by the way,
yeah.
exactly. Maria says that she can't wait to be running next to her sister and also her best friends and celebrating yet another huge accomplishment. And we're going to be there. Hope she comes to talk to us. We're going to be at the finish swine, as we call it, and she can come over, and we'd love to interview her afterwards. Bye.